Good morning, everybody.
Okay. And press the XL will tow and fully forklift.
Currently in Pekin, Illinois. Make a couple stops up here. One thing, I am freezing. Holy smokes.
Sure, back up. And one,
Holy smokes.
Trying to get you clear the jail and the post one log in. accident on 24 as well. Temple. 4. Pontiac 369 disposition.
Might go to the other one. Actually, I might just go to the one at Creve Coeur. So, sorry about the noise, but I'm going to go to Creve Coeur. Officer, she's got such a high voice. When I heard it this morning, she was talking while I turned the scanner on. Sounded just like a little kid. Turn off Wi-Fi.
Okay, Wi-Fi is now off.
morning. Can I get, let's see, just McDouble, please? And that will do it. Thank you. Sorry I'm quiet this morning. Trying to figure out what to talk about. I ran out of subjects. Thank you.
Tim said, do you want to go to the Rivermen Open practice Sunday? I'm going. Would you like to reply?
Yes.
What do you want to say to Tim?
I would love to, but I really got to go to church tomorrow, buddy. I'm sorry.
It says, I would love to, but I really got to go to church tomorrow, buddy. I'm sorry. Send it?
Yes.
Done. You have no new messages.
Why are you showing me a new message? Awesome. Don't worry about it. Thank you. Sorry about all the rapper sounds in the background. I'm sure that drives people up the wall.
All five.
Good.
Can you check the area of Parkway and Valdey? It'll be between Valdey and Edgewater, somewhere on the Parkway. There's a car bumper in the middle of both lanes, southbound.
Someone someone's gonna have the surprise of their life when they get to their house.
Go ahead.
Coming out Casey, South Main, suspicious vehicle, let me know when you're ready for 20.
Copy, 28.
Almost like Floyd George, 33988. Floyd George, 33988.
Copy.
Taking more 5 on the clear, employee.
Copy. One employer status. Okay.
Okay. So I don't know if everybody's been catching the news lately. And I just want you guys to hear me out. Whether you're Republican or Democrat. There's been a lot of things happening lately. Our country is going through a change, a big change, where churches are being attacked. Not attacked physically, but they don't, the government right now they don't like religion because it goes against the agenda. A major church, worldwide church, had their bank account closed until they came up with a couple pieces of information as far as now I can't even think of it. But not only that, but it was also, I Why can I never think of this guy's name? He wore the shirt White Lives Matter. Now, I know that tends to piss a lot of people off. But you know what? To me, all lives matter. And the police death rate has gone up tremendously since all this Black Lives Matter stuff came through. Looks like they made $80 million. And there's a show coming out. I'll have to get the name of that too. There were a lot of people that donated to it. And they've gone back to some of these neighborhoods that were promised to be, you know, the intention was to help people, African Americans to be exact. It was supposed to help them and the poor and everything, because evidently the government was not. However, their tax statement was released. They made $80 million, and these people went back to these areas where they were promised, you know, that they were going to get help, and they never did. It's turning out that Black Lives Matter is nothing but a scam. They have bought a few vacation homes with it. They have... I'm starting to get really pissed off just talking about it. I don't know. I'm going to get out. I'm going to take care of this. And then I'll get back in and... and I will speak more about it. Where's the cup I've been looking for?
From M6RGS. M9NGS from MGS. It's way too fucking cold to be out here doing this. I think I'm gonna run through the automatic real fast. site LL.
Did you want us to call them in the morning or call them now?
Tonight, double John. We're up. We're in the back.
Got that one. Between Beldie and Edgewater.
Yeah, we're... Engine 19 will be covering engine responses.
19 copy.
Okay. Forward, we have a 1028. Stand by one. Flying 269, 1028 on a black Ford Edge. 1028 black Ford Edge. Black Ford Edge. Hey Adam R. Robert, 44375. Adam Robert, 44375. Holder information, please. Hours overtime, reference District 9, crash 956. Authority is Frank 17. My ID is 5606. Frank 18, put me back code 43, please. Right, 16 on there. Okay. Yeah, report number, please. Yeah. 10-9 NGS from M6 RJS. Yes, from M6 RJS. And 9 NGS from JS. Radio copy. And 9 NGS for JS.
Okay, there's actually a video I want to play.
1232 Portwood Road for a 79-year-old female, conscious low breathing, heart rate going up and down, doing the response. By yourself.
Okay, actually, I don't think I'm going to be able to. Let's see. I am connected.
More information.
Their 990 IRS filing.
Yep, there we go. Okay. I'm going to show this to you guys of something that's actually coming out pretty soon. And I'm not sure if the audio will go through the actual connection or not, but here you go.
Black Lives Matter released their 990 IRS filing. They collected $80 million. Where is that money?
It's not here. Everything looks worse than it was.
Where have you seen that money impacted throughout the city? So my producer just sent me a link. It is just shocking to me because of how much money was raised to think that where he lived, the bills weren't being covered. Super frustrating, but that's a dead end, so. And here's where it gets really interesting. Ready for some BLM pride? Another $200K went to escorts, BDSM workers, strippers, peep show workers, phone sex operators, and webcam performers. And then at that moment, it became personal. And I thought, not only am I going to say the truth, I am going to scream the truth louder than you can scream the lies.
So there you go. I'm not putting that up there because I know I'm going to be called racist and all that. That's not why. I put that up there because I care. I put that up there because, you know, poor neighborhoods are people in these neighborhoods were expecting, you know, help from an organization that they thought they could trust. Now here's my problem. There are several Republicans getting arrested. Okay, I understand, okay? Hey, maybe there was a law broken. I don't know. I was not there. But the problem with that is you're arresting DeSantis for flying migrants to other cities and then talking about Abbott as well. Really? Because the Democrats have been flying people around the country that have came in through the border themselves. So why in the hell does DeSantis and Abbott get in trouble for doing that when it's the same thing everybody else has been doing? Democrats ran on a campaign that involved open borders. Of course you're going to see more migrants coming in illegally. You can call Republicans racist as much as you want, but one thing that we are is we follow the law. We are not racist. The thing is, we know this is a land of opportunity. We want you to come in legally. We want you to pay taxes like everybody else. There is no, you know, hundreds of thousands of people crossing the border illegally. You're going to do it illegally for a couple different reasons. Number one, it could just be that you don't want to wait for everything to go through, or I'm not sure, does it cost? I don't know anything about that. The second reason why you would come over the border illegally and try not to get caught is if you are a criminal. Are you a criminal? Do you are you bringing in drugs? I do not like this administration. In fact, Trump was impeached for quid pro quo. And Biden has done that about, I don't know, maybe 2 or 3 times. The most recent being with Saudi Arabia. Okay, if they don't follow through with his commands, then they will face retaliation. I don't get it. How in the hell can this be okay? There is a lot going on that this country was not built on. And I talked to friends of mine who I love very dearly, family members. And we get into these debates, and they tell me that the economy's better than it's ever been. I don't know what world they are living in. I don't know where they are getting their information. But I don't care who you blame it on. Gas prices are high. Oh, I just hit an opossum. I'm hoping it went right under the car though. But anyway. This disinformation stuff is a crock. And I don't even care if I get banned on YouTube for talking about this, because it's bullcrap. We are losing our rights. I don't know how to spell it out for people. If you're Democrat, you're not going to see that you lost your rights, because those are the thoughts that they want. Instead, whether you can prove it or not, they kick you off a platform and they call it disinformation. I don't care if you can prove it. I don't care of anything. It's all bullcrap. The only thing I can see is Democrats don't care because it doesn't really affect them. But I'm going to tell you what, that's what they want. That is exactly what they want. And this PayPal deal. Terms and conditions. I'm going to tell you, I got an email notification from PayPal saying terms and conditions have changed, have been updated. I'm sorry. I don't ever read through that stuff. It's hard to take in, and you know, I've never been wronged by it until now. So PayPal, if you are spreading disinformation, I'm not quite sure how it works, how they even find that out, unless it's on your website accepting PayPal. And it's on a political site, or it's on a site that, you know, has some political stuff on it, maybe. So PayPal can say, that's disinformation. And they can charge you $2,500. Now, I don't know about you, but I have my PayPal linked to my bank account. And in that terms of agreement, they can go ahead and just take $2,500 from you. Has anybody heard such bullshit? PayPal came back and said that was a mistake. They don't know how that got in there, and it's not true. and they retracted it. Problem is now, I find that very hard to believe. Does somebody accidentally write something and put it into a terms of agreement? Or terms and agreement, or I don't even know. I don't know how something accidentally gets in there. So, that's number one. Number two, I've lost my trust for the company. As soon as I heard about it, I closed my account. Because I don't want to go pay for, say, something like a Republican shirt or something. And then they determine the item I bought is not true. So then does that mean that they can take $2,500 from my account? I'm tired of talking to Democrats about this stuff, and they tell me I watch too much Fox News. First, I'm going to tell you, that is a kicker. I do not like Fox News. They are just as bad as CNN. They are just as bad as MSNBC. They're just as bad as any other streaming media out there. Mainstream media, excuse me. Getting so worked up. I get my information from a reliable source. And you ask, how do I know that is reliable? I know it's reliable because the person I get my information from points out the source of the information. He points out why or what the motive is for this certain thing to happen. If you notice, news stations don't give the source unless it's true what they're saying. And then they might. And yes, Fox News is one of them. They are terrible. I'm against them. All these other stations spread disinformation. People can post CNN news stories all day long and not get banned. The second somebody posts a Republican story, I don't care really what it is, they get banned. That's not disinformation. That is, we're living in, I don't even know what the hell it's called anymore. I feel like it's communism / Marxist. I don't know. There's a lot of things going on that everybody just needs to stop and try to figure things out. When I talk to a Democrat, I'm not trying to put like Democrats into a category, because I understand that they're only talking about what they've heard or what they know. Okay? So it's not their fault that they are going to argue with me over this. But the thing that really gets me is when I try to debate, they will word for word come back at me with what the press secretary says, which 90% of the time does not even make sense to me logically. It doesn't. If you think about it, and you think about how things work, it just doesn't make sense. Here's one thing that I hear. First, I want to tell you, Democrats are not pro-police. They are trying to get rid of them, and it is working. All these towns, since he became president, has a record low of officers in cities across America. I don't know. I don't know. Anyway. Now here's the proof on that. As proof as I can get, just without showing videos or anything. Yeah, I'm sorry. Kind of listen to the scanner for a second. Okay, anyway. Look at the crime rates. You can look at it per capita. You can look at it for like murder. Look at the murder rates. They have gone up big time. They don't. And the other thing is vaccine mandates. We just heard that the Pfizer version was never tested in pre-trials, or in trials, to see how effective they are. My alarm's going off. Yep, that is a huge problem, because you're telling people that this will work for this, and this. And if you do trials, you'll be able to tell if there's any instant side effects, or whatever. They didn't do that. However, they are still pushing the vaccine mandate narrative. How can you do that when you don't know how it affects people? There was something that came out a while back that people with heart problems should not take it. My grandson is one of them. If they do vaccine mandates for schools around here, we're screwed, because we either have to risk his life and give him the vaccine when the doctor said that no, do not give it to him, because since he's young, his immune system is good enough to fight that off. However, there have been heart complications with the vaccine. So evidently it was clotting blood up and stuff in arteries, and people were having heart attacks. And anyway, I think it had something to do with the heart murmur or whatever. But anyway, if you're pro-military And you know that in pro-police, some towns are doing a vaccine mandate for police officers as well. And that's just one of the ways that they're able to get rid of police officers, is because some of them won't take it because they've either been told that they cannot, or they don't because they are scared to. And that's the boat I'm in. I am scared to have it done. If they do a vaccine mandate at my work, which they will not, we've already been told that, I'm screwed. I work for a family-owned business, a great business. I've worked there for 13 years. And they said they don't care if the state requires it or whatever. They will not require any employee to take it. And when I present this to one of my Democrat friends, they said that does not include those people that have complications or their doctors say not to get it. It does not include them. That is total bullshit. Because how many pregnant people have you heard to get let go from a job because they have not had the vaccine? Nurses mainly. Excuse me. I don't know about you, but I've heard of a ton. I've heard of a lot around the Peoria area, just around here. Now there's been people on, the news and stuff, but I mean, people I know around here has said there is a mandate. Excuse me. Anyway, the police deal. They keep saying that. I apologize. I was trying to think of what point I was trying to get at. Keep saying that Republicans are the ones that are not pro-police because they didn't sign the funding bill. People always bring that up. And you know what? If you bring that up, you have no clue how the government works, and you should not even be talking about it or debating about it. So I'm going to tell you that if you think that is the only thing in that bill, you are wrong. That funding for police was not the major thing in that bill. The major thing was more spending and useless spending that that was bad. I mean, obviously it doesn't matter now, but I get so freaking pissed off. When Republicans voted down that bill, they voted down the other stuff in the bill. They were asking for a bill with just police funding. They will not do that. Look it up. Look that bill up. I'm telling you, if you're Democrat, you need to really look into this stuff. all makes sense to me. Why what's happening is happening. I'm going to tell you something I do. One of the main reasons why I go to the car wash every single day is to get quarters. Excuse me. Why would I get quarters? Because I'm looking for silver.
Yeah, 24 warning information.
I'm going to tell you, the way things are going,
The warrant is valid for resisting. Peace officer, bond is $1,000, 10%. No 75 FT. They want shit.
one day we are going to be minding our own business. And what's going to happen is not only will the stock market crash, but our currency will be worth nothing. This is all part of the Great Reset. Look it up. You might see Glenn Beck talking about it. On Glenn Beck's page, it'll show the sources where he's getting this information. If you get the book, not the audio book, obviously, but if you actually buy the book, whether it's the electronic version or a real book, they have at the footnotes where this information came from on that page. Look that up, the Great Reset. I'm not sure you can search Google and get it. There is actual video, and I can't remember who said it or what it was about, but the government now controls Google search, and Google is all about it. The government, and if I can remember what this was, in fact, I can look it up. I don't know what to look up here. You know, there's I apologize. I really wish I could remember what that was about. Anyway, let me just keep going. Who knows? I might find it. Trying to connect here so that okay.
Copy that. Be advised, Life Flight 1 is also at Should Be Health Rockford. Roger that.
Alright, let me switch cameras here. Make sure. Trying to figure out why that's not.
Say 214164 in focus.
I'm not sure why. But that camera's not coming up. I'll try to reconnect real fast. Sorry, guys.
Okay, right, number 4, all persons will be reminded to exercise vehicle, weapons, and ground safety, and are reminded to use exercise at the beginning and end of all transmissions. If at any time anyone witnesses an unsafe act, telephone connect to safety, should the exercise be received. This is radio response.
I don't know why, but it's not.
Grand Court. Medical call for a 45-year-old male is at multiple seizures.
Yeah, that's totally weird. All right. Well, anyway, I gotta go, but please look up the information that I've told you about. Please. Also, if you're interested, look up New World Order. The UK's pound dropped a couple weeks ago. We have the strongest currency in the world, evidently.
No more motors en route.
So it'll be a while before we see any type of real value loss. But I don't know if you saw the news story on that. But if you kind of wonder why people are talking about the
Go ahead, call phone emphasis.
another what am I trying to say?
Yeah, I'm starting to see individuals running out of the south side of the 6 point system.
That's an exercise, by the way. I forgot what I was getting at, but there's also if you're wondering why people are okay, there's a lot of stuff going on in Germany right now. Look up the German news. Look up ESG in Sri Lanka, I believe, is where the test for it was. ESG is coming to America. New World Order, it's coming to America and around the world. The Great Reset is part of the New World Order, or New World Order is part of the Great Reset. Look all this up. I kind of was skeptical until Biden mentioned Great Reset and New World Order in a talk, basically. And I really don't think he was supposed to mention that. But it amazed me that like the guy I listen to, you know, he's been talking about it since Biden came into office. And then all of a sudden Biden mentions both of those things. Very weird. They're looking to drown Republicans. They're looking to I don't know if exterminate is a good word, but you know, and it all boils down to they don't care about Democrats. They don't care about Republicans. They are using Democrats to get the votes. Does it not seem strange to you the racism agenda that they're pushing? When people mention what they're for over and over and over and over and over again, to me it starts to sound fake. They don't care about you. They want the votes. That is it. They also complain that Republicans are getting are a threat to democracy. But they just put a bill through, and I'm sure CNN and MSNBC didn't talk about this, to abolish the Electoral College. That would mean that people that if you don't live in a big city, you might as well just not vote. The Electoral College is there for a reason. And I believe in it because it was founded on that. There's one other thing I can't think of. I didn't know I was going to talk about this today or be more prepared. But erase everything you know from what Biden has told you and what the White House press secretary has told you. And look around you and see if anything makes sense. Okay, compare it to other times. We've been to war before. And I have never we have been to war before, and I have never that was really odd. That guy just came from the shadows. There shouldn't be anybody here yet. We've been to war before, okay? Gas, around here anyway, never got to $5 a gallon before. He blames it on the war in Russia. I blame it on production being cut in the United States. And the White House press secretary has said that they never closed anything down. They have 9,000 permits that are still open. Okay, then don't you think that since these oil companies, why are they out bitching about it? Why would they? I don't get it. If there were permits out there, people would be doing something. Plus, not long ago, I'd say maybe 5 months ago, 6 months ago, maybe. And yes, I guess that is a long time ago. The permit ran out on the Alaskan pipeline. They did not renew it. Why? If they claim that they are not shutting these places down, why did they not renew it? Look it up. It did happen. But all my Democratic friends has not heard one word about it. They argued with me on that one. But it did happen. Look it up. Anyway, whether you're Democrat, whether you're black, whether you're white, whether you're Asian, whether you're whatever. I love y'all. And I'm not asking you to listen to me. I'm asking you to search for the source of what's going on. Don't listen to the White House, because Biden has lied every single time he gets up and talks. He lies. And you can tell because he can't keep his story straight. His son died in Iraq. Yeah, whatever, dude. Everybody knows where his son died. His son didn't die fighting a war. He didn't die, it's shitty to lose somebody like that. I lost a stepdaughter. Yeah, the way he lies. I mean, he's not even a good liar, and he lies constantly. I don't understand. Anyway, I'm serious now. I gotta cut this off.